Good morning, I'm Neva Manu, and this is your morning news fix for Tuesday, 14th of May. In this update, government stubbornness. That's how Labour describes the decision by Children's Minister Karen Shaw to push ahead with its plans to remove certain treaty obligations when children are placed in state care. The bill to repeal Sector 7AA was introduced to the House yesterday while Parliament was in recess. Labour's Deputy Leader, Carmel Sepuloni, says this is bad governance.
And the fact that the government are pushing ahead and introducing the bill in the House just seems to run against justice, really.
Meanwhile, the Court of Appeal has overturned a High Court decision that had said the Waitangi Tribunal couldn't summon Minister Karen Shaw. But despite the ruling, it's too late for the tribunal to call her to front up, given the bill's now before the House. The Police Commissioner is set to unveil a specialised gang task force to tackle organised crime. Andrew Costa will announce today a series of measures to crack down on gang behaviour. Women's Refuge research uncovers extreme violence beyond initial expectations. Its Safer When, Safer How project shows 1/3 of those referred to the service were told by their abuser to hurt or kill themselves. A fifth had lost consciousness after being attacked. Chief Executive Angela Jury says people don't always know what to do when someone discloses abuse, but you don't have to be an expert.
There can be a whole lot of things that you can do to support her. The simple things like helping out with the kids' emotional support, offering a safe place, or even validating their story.
The General Practice Owners Association's accusing Health New Zealand of undervaluing the role of GPs. It follows comments from Te Whatu Ora's Director of Living Well, Martin Hefford, that 40 to 50% of GP work could be done over the phone. GenPro Chair Dr Angus Chambers says telehealth already exists alongside general practice but isn't a substitute. A warning, Mount Ruapehu's Whakapapa ski field may not be commercially viable as bids are on the table. Bids closed at the end of last week for the ski field, which is being run by the receivers of Ruapehu Alpine Lifts this season after a bid could not be agreed to. Azaria Howell has the story.
The Tudoa side's being run by Pure Tudoa after a successful bid. A document from the Ministry of Business, Innovation and Employment sent to Cabinet warned that the challenges suggest it's not a commercially sustainable business. MB has suggested assets are likely to be unprofitable over a long term.
The end of Fair Go is being described as a loss for consumers. The last episode of the show played last night. Former long-running presenter Kevin Milne says Fair Go always helped the little guy and managed to get those who'd been wronged millions of dollars of compensation. In sport, former All Blacks coach Ian Foster has commended incumbent captain Sam Cane for establishing his own mark in the number 7 jersey as he prepares to retire from international rugby at season's end. The Mystics have triumphed 56-51 over the Stars in ANZ Premiership netball. Climate protesters have forced the suspension of 2 tennis matches at the Italian Open. Finally, the Tall Blacks have named a 14-man extended squad for the July Olympic qualifying tournament in Greece, which includes the return of Corey Webster. I'm Neva Manu, and that's your latest news fix. We'll be back with the next update at midday from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.